Shadow is like a storm cloud. It can greet you out of nowhere, it can surprise you, it can pick up intensity in a matter of minutes, a matter of hours, a matter of days. Your shadow is like the storm cloud passing through, passing by, and eventually it'll fizzle and die. Ooh. But your light, like this fire, is strong. Fire from resin of a pine tree grown long. And your shadow, like the passing cloud, may surprise us from time to time, but you're becoming to find that it too does pass. Hello, high flyers and deep divers, and welcome to our little collective reading here on the precipice of the solar eclipse, summer solstice. Solar eclipse, interesting. So some energy tied in with the solar eclipse, some eclipse seasons we had. I'm hearing alchemizing some deep shadow. Yeah, we're understanding our shadow better, understanding that while shadow can sometimes come upon us quickly like a storm, when you learn to listen to the changing winds and the changing water, when you learn to tune into the elements of nature, of your nature, you allow your subconscious and your conscious mind to work together to perceive and anticipate the coming storms without a sense of fear or anxiety. And this comes with practice. This comes with that slow and steady wins the race. Calling on the angels, spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors. 2, 3, 4 on the timer. Taking one step at a time on our way to the divine. Take a deep breath in. Hold. Let it out. All the way out. Another deep breath in. Hold. And all the way out. From the Secret Language of Light deck, what do we need to know, see, and hear? Secret Language of Deck, transmissions from your soul. Transmissions from your soul, your higher self. These readings are for anyone who finds it and resonates it. But really, I read for the light workers, the way showers, the hermits, the professional hermits, earth witches, cottage witches, water witches, non-traditional witches, shamans, seers, healers, shaman healers, and light workers. It's time to nourish. Nourish your well-being, to nourish your sense of self. I'm hearing we got 3023 below. Embracing whatever changes are necessary to nourish ourself, to equalize, bring equilibrium to the shadow, coming above the horizon. And a half in, half out, balance between the light and the dark, balance between our inner exploration and our expansion into light. 5:05 on the timer. That 555, maybe seeing 5:05, 5:55. And we got the stellar gateway here, this the solar gateway. You know, just out. This would be this would be the stellar gateway, related to a chakra above our head that is in connection to the expanded perception and experience of all of Earth, unity consciousness. Nourish. How can you nourish yourself at this time? And listen to your inner voice on what wellness means to you, because that is your authentic truth. Underlying energy for the reading: nourish your inner voice, nourish your well-being. Listen to your inner voice about wellness means to you. Listen to that authentic truth, and to center yourself in that authentic truth, in this light of you, the divine spark, divine mother, divine father coming together. Create a bubble of that heart energy and allow yourself to rest in that wellness of your truth, connected to your inner voice. Yeah, you're being called to nourish your authentic truth, your wellness, and your inner voice, to recognize and exercise your wings, your ability to fly through the realms, to peer through the veil, to pierce the veil, yes, to pierce the veil, and it pierce the higher heart, the cosmic heart. Your higher self is helping your well-being, directing you towards people, places, and things, and or way, to pierce into that higher heart of understanding. Everything you're experiencing is leading you toward more unconditional love, understanding, and unity consciousness. Yeah, you're in a place of transformation. First card out. Quite a few cards out underneath. They really want to put an exclamation point on nourishing your truth, your inner voice, because this is what brings transformation. I see the I nebula here. All eyes are on us. All eyes on us. 19th may be significant. 18, 28, 23, 24. 2, 3, 4 we had earlier. Yeah, this is that inner sight, that inner eye. Your inner sight is transforming. Going through a transformational period here. So judgment, world, wheel of fortune energy, insight. Get ready to receive insight. Or you may have already received insight about our inner truth. I'm talking about that insight of when the shadow may be coming up, receiving insight on what we're getting called to bring to light, to lighten up and release from within our body. As we just went through a huge, powerful, amazing, cleansing Gemini new moon. And hopefully you allowed yourself to transform through these insights into a deeper connection with our inner voice here, because this is what opens up your channeling, your awakening, the inner channel, awakening and channel. Number three and number 2, 3, 2, 1. Let's get stuff done. Let's tune in, tap in, turn on the inner channel, awakening, golden Christ light, awakening higher wisdom, knowledge, freedom of mind, this divine expression, the like the Mandelbrot set there, fractals type imagery. Again, this image of sitting in connection or meditation, channeling. Yeah, and we got the bailiff. I like to point out up here, looks like a bailiff from Star Trek. This is that machine, divine creation, machine, call it if you will, that is the chakras and the channel, the energy that runs through your body that connects us to the divine and Mother Earth. Yeah, being an example of wellness for others as well, bringing grounding and healing. Yeah, emerald green, the angels as well, seeing these as Archangel Raphael, Archangel Jovial, and joy. Can you be jovial? Joy is in the journey. Can you find joy in the small things? Can you find joy in the rain? Feel the rain on your skin. I was playing earlier today when I was doing some like exercises. Some young girls actually, some Gen Zs were listening to that song's had a rebirth. So rebirth, washing off the amniotic fluid. Yummy. Feel the cleansing rain, allow the cycles, allow the sun to come out after the rain and to disappear behind the next clouds, knowing that, remembering that there is variance, remembering that solar light is always there, but there are ripples and waves that we go through. There is variance. Yeah, I want to read, being called to read card variance. I don't often read from this book much, so let's see what we say about variance here. 39. I won't read the whole page because it's kind of long. Maybe I will. Today you may not feel like yourself. Shadow. You and your soul are looking at the same thing but seeing it differently. Your emotions' reactions are a combination of your thoughts. And when they don't align, you feel wobbly. Variance is a way of explaining the wobble. When you have the same perspective of your soul, things feel right. They may seem satisfactory and easy. No limiting beliefs or patterns are triggered, but there's a feeling that all is well. So alignment and variance. How you feel reveals how aligned you are with your soul, with your inner voice, your authentic truth. If you're experiencing something that doesn't feel quite right, take a breath and come back to your center. Center. You will begin to feel better, inspired to navigate your inner radar, inner voice, and receive your soul's transmissions. Awesome. Be willing to see beyond your point of view. Don't believe everything you think. Be mindful of the thoughts that you choose to participate with. Have we been being made aware of our remaining negative thoughts, negative subject matters we're entertaining? Be mindful of the thoughts you choose to participate with. Are they a help or a hindrance in creating your dreams? Learn about a culture or religion you know nothing about. Knowledge is power and removes fear. Journal work. Identify and name the parts of your mind that try to take over. Worry, war, protective mother, overprotective mother, anger, hurt. and tell them to be quiet. I'd say tell them that they are heard and that then they can be quiet. Once you name them, you'll be more able to recognize them and more able to work with them. I need to said to sedate them, but it's not about shutting up our ego or those inner thoughts. It's about allowing it to be and move through us and releasing that fight. What do we need to know, see, and hear? I saw 5, 3, 4 on the timer, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we need to know, see, and hear from Crystal Angels? Let's just keep it a few cards, my dears. A few cards. One more. That's it? Okay, thank you. Aqua Aura. Alright. Aqua Aura. Aqua. Kind of a heart chakra energy. We were talking about the upper heart, rising above the veil, nourishing the inner and outer world, healthy communication and relationships. Aqua Aura quartz. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear assertive communication help you understand to be understood. Help you understand and be understood. So it's time for some healthy communication. Yeah, communicating your healthy, authentic truth. Definitely here. And unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. You get that card quite a bit. So, being called out there on the worry wart. So, sit and journal maybe who takes over when we're feeling those negative thoughts, that shadow cup, and can we catch it quicker when the worry wart or the overbearing mother comes along? And sure, we may have, learned that from our parents, but, they didn't have the tools and awareness that you and I have to unchain ourselves from these things. To be the generational curse breakers, or to break these shackles and chains. Lapis lazuli. Yeah, we're talking about truth, authenticity, Archangel Michael stepping in here with throat chakra energies as I feel a little bit of a pressure closing in my throat. We've all dealt with those who want to squash our voice, our authenticity. Even if it's only subconscious, people are afraid of truths that may paint them in a bad light. In receiving insight, allow yourself to hear the truth of your own insights. It's a big time and a blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. Life-changing epiphanies coming through experiences or through insight. This is under insight, so definitely hearkening to life-changing epiphanies coming through here. And of course, we got Jade. Yeah, we got that Jade Angel. I love that. The recovery of health and wellness is here. And we've got this little Jade guy down here on the wellness card. Recovery of health and wellness is here, loves. We tap into the higher heart. Connect with your soul family. Connect with your higher self. You got the Caduceus showing up. We see this on a lot of modern healthcare. And, it's borrowed from, oh gosh, what's his name? Hermes, the great magician. so-called magician, was a shaman, a healer. The recovery of health and wellness is here. It is here now. Can you tune in, tap into the wellness, the pervading wellness that is available to you at all times? Especially when we nourish it, when we nourish wellness, our body responds, our body speaks to and through. Jade too, I see the masks, that we wear, and healing the old masks, healing the disguises. Aquamarine. We got aqua aura and aquamarine crystals. You guys go together here. Trust the signs and the inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Yeah, trust your channel. Trust what's being channeled into your life. Whatever frequency you're at, that's what you welcome through your channel, through the signs, the synchronicities, the people, the messages we receive, and from conversations with others to conversations in, wow, I cannot pick up that card. I was trying my darndest to pick it up. Divine life purpose. Yeah, awakening. We're awakening to our divine life purpose through this transformation, through hearing, understanding our own inner voice, releasing the need to find confirmation outside of ourselves. Garnet, purification and detoxification. Okay, yeah, nourish the things that help us purify and detox. Perhaps it's time to do a little fast, 22:33 on the timer. How can you connect with your biggest and brightest self, your purest self, so that you can tune into body, mind, and spirit? 22:33. I mean, the seraphim-like angels here with all the little eyelets on the wings. And magenta coming through, causal chakra on the wings. It has illumination with the golden crown. And garnet, it's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. Doing a little exercise, a little yoga perhaps, fencing, staring at the sword. Or some spinning arts, staff, poi. 23:32, the last card, malachite. 5 and 5. Changes. Changes are available to you now. Are you ready? It's up to you. Choice is yours. Change is inevitable, but you can choose to change our view on prosperity here with malachite. And malachite connects with the heart. It also connects with the solar plexus, our personal power, the power we feel we have to overcome problems, to overcome non-well-being. Malachite, there's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. So the energy of malachite comes through to encourage you to keep going, to do the things that serve you, because the elements, the elementals, earth, the awakened energies of the unseen are supporting malachite aqua aura, agua marine, supporting our purpose and remembrance. Yeah, remembering who you are. Remembering that, insight here, when we're out of alignment, when we feel unwell, that we're not aligned with our higher self. We're not tuned into that channel. All right, so what other deck do we want to grab from here today? Mystic Mondays. Mystic Mondays are Alice in Wonderland. Mystic Mondays. I am recording on a Monday, so it's nice to use these cards. I really enjoy and appreciate these cards. Mystic Mondays. For the final draw, what do we need to... Final draw of the straw, drawing straws. Have we drawn straws recently? And thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribing to this channel. If it resonates with you. If it doesn't, that's cool too. We're not here to, prop up each other. It's about, or really like everyone, but we can love everyone. We can show love and appreciation for the variances in our experiences. What do we need to know, see, and hear? What do we know, see, and hear? One flying out, sure. There's big transformation going on. I looked at the world card and looked straight at transformation. We'll get back to the world, but the world's going through big transformations right now. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Things are aligning. Wish fulfillment is on the altar. You're beginning to see when we're being free, when we're allowing ourselves to use our true inner voice, we get a closer glimpse of what we truly desire from life and from our relationships with others, our relationship with self. Under the Ten of Pentacles, yeah, we got this rainbow-like aura going on here. Yeah, the citrine really standing out, releasing our worries. Yeah, perhaps we've been worried about getting what we want out of life. That maybe are we ever going to get there? Are we too old? Are we too out of the loop? King of Cups, Death card, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, be compassionate with yourself about what it's time to let go of. This transformation. Yeah, we got the transformation card. The Death card is the card of transformation in the tarot. And I'm seeing like, Latin festivals, Mexico, and not just Spanish, but honoring the dead, honoring life and death. But with death comes new opportunities, clarity, insight. When we put to rest the worries, it makes space for, literally, as I'm saying this too, the clouds are clearing to the west and a little bit of light is pouring through under the darker clouds. And yeah, just a little, it's like cloud scrying. Everything, essentially, 2929, is available for us to read into. The signs are abundant. In order to get to this Ten of Pentacles, this wish fulfillment, we must get better at tapping into what it is we desire and balancing relationships here, the Princess of Cups, learning from being open to our feelings and others, and yeah, making the choices that serve us, weighing our options. I know the Two of Pentacles is in here, which makes complete sense, and the Hanged Woman. We may have seen someone do silks or interested in silks, aerial dancing or like lyra dancing. The Hanged Woman. Yeah, hang up your fears, hang up your worries, release it to God, and step out into the sun. What's hidden will always come into the light anyway, so why not be the one that brings it to light with love and compassion and knowing? Can you step into this energy of receiving and allowing abundance and empathy and faith to flow? I almost said fear, but allowing that fear to flow out of you and open, making space, relaxing into a place of clarity here. Because you've been searching, my dear, for your rainbow in the sky, your pot of gold. Ten of Cups, wheels turning in her favor. Seeing divine timing here with the geometry. Again, the ripples of aligning with this sacred geometry, this sacred construction of your wishes and desires. I'm hearing there's a kind of a science to it. There's a mechanics to the law of attraction and to how we receive our manifestations, our desires. And that moon energy, that last new moon, hopefully help you to release what is no longer serving, to gain the insight and see things coming from the distance, to see what's rising, what may be rising again here as we move into Cancer season. Kind of see like these two things rising. This is also telling me that activation of the pyramids that was said to have gone off here on the new moon. There was a big activation in the pyramids. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, juggling life on earth and life within. Balancing 3333, body, mind, and soul. Learning to balance the cycles of being human and being divine. Making the choices that serve you, standing in your power. Goddess energy, Goddess Athena, Warrior Princess Xena. Queen of Wands, Lotus Flowers, Tropical Oasis. At this flow again, this blue hair, and that flowing truth, that lapis lazuli hair representing the throat chakra, truth, authenticity. Look at the strength of authenticity that this Queen of Wands stand in. Can you embody wellness? Can you receive? Can you take your insights and turn them into wisdom? Balancing the scales with the Justice card. Libra, hearing Libra rising. Yeah. Libras, yeah, can be about that people pleasing, trying to make everyone happy. When true balance is about finding balance within, so that we can lead through our true purpose, so that we can create the environment, the well-being, the wellness. We can grab it by the opportunities, holding onto the wheel of the hub, the reins of the chariot, following the divine guidance, such as purification and detoxification, to release physical and energetic toxins, to make space for your channel to open, your gifts. And, while we're doing this, conflict may arise. Others may be in conflict with you. Hearing crabs in the bucket, when a crab tries to climb out of a bucket full of crabs, the other crabs will try to pull him back in. So I'm seeing too, this is overcoming conflict, because this is that Ace of Swords that, these other swords have laid down their conflict. It also could, show, how conflict can sneak up on us. Yeah. Again, the World card, transformation. The world is transforming. Can you roll with the changes? A rolling stone gathers no moss. And this interdependence, this atomic, cosmic connection and frequency, the underlying well-being and prosperity, divine support that's all around you. So help us find you on a lovely altitude today. Not maybe possibly be in a little better place. Your essence brings the presence necessary for these readings, and your presence is the essence that I love. Namaste.